I was very fortunate. My last 8 months, I was in the zone that had the coast on it. So I got to go out to the coast a few times. And there's this place called Cannon Beach. They have this giant rock called Haystack Rock. And it looks like a haystack. But it's phenomenal. It's not the beach like you would think of in California or something where it's sandy the whole way. There's sand along the side, but it's more like rocky cliffs. And it's so cool. It's where the Goonies was filmed, in a place called Astoria. The Goonies and Kindergarten Cop were filmed there. And so if you can think of any of the scenery there, there are some rocky areas and beautiful ocean views. I hear the water's cold. We weren't allowed to get in. We were missionaries. But that's a great place. There's a museum that we went to a few times. It's called the Evergreen Air and Space Museum. It's got the Spruce Goose, which is this huge, massive wooden plane that was built. And you can go inside and you can look at it, and they had giant beach balls in there as life preservers for people. They didn't have the rings yet, the life preserver rings, and so they had these giant beach balls for if it were to crash over water, people could grab onto those and float. And there are a lot of neat things to look at there. There's an animation studio in Oregon called Laika. They've made movies like Paranorman or Coraline, the stop motion films. I'm not sure if they let people in. I don't know, but that's there. Downtown Portland is always a great sight to see. There's tons there. You've got your weird people who go around and are crazy. We were called terrorists in heaven once by this kid who was playing with his Pokemon cards, just sitting there. And just lots of cool people downtown. There's this donut shop called Voodoo Donuts. It's got maple bars with bacon strips on top, which are really good, or donuts covered in cereal, donuts covered in Oreos and peanut butter. Any type of donut you can think of, they've got there. There's a bookstore called Powell's Books, and I don't remember the size, but it takes up more than a city block. It's huge. You can get lost in that place. There's the zoo. There's a museum I heard about a lot called OMSI. I never went, but it's supposed to be this amazing science museum with tons of really neat stuff. I know there's more. I'm just forgetting things. They have food carts downtown that sell different types of food, ethnic food or whatever that you can't get most places. So those are good to visit and try new cuisine. The temple in Lake Oswego is amazing, and there's a visitor center that they put in when I was there, and so that's good for people who aren't members of the church who want to learn more, because it's just fantastic. It's a beautiful area in between these trees. So that's what I can think of right now in terms of places to go. Oh, a lot of disc golf courses. I had never played disc golf before I went to Oregon, but it is fun, and they have courses everywhere. People love to play that. They love to walk their dogs in the park, and so there are a lot of good parks pretty much anywhere you go. So it's a great place. It's got a lot of things.